Today's video is powered by Hauppauge. Skip it up and that up. This shout out goes to RXL 209. Yes, I'm serious. RXL 209. He sent me an article where Satoru Iwata, or you could say Nintendo, talks about how gamers are growing tired of the same experiences. Now, it's not a lengthy article, but there's a bunch of details in it, and the long and the short of it is that he's blaming the long console cycle and the fact that with each new game that comes out, the Nintendo releases, and he's pointing the finger at himself too, RXL. I gotta say, the way you described the article, you made it like he was just saying that it's just Sony and Microsoft doing this, and he's blaming Nintendo too. Is that gamers, they're growing tired of the same experiences, and when you give them a sequel or you give them a new game, because there's not as much of a dramatic leap in the technology with each generation of consoles, the people are being wowed as easy, and it's much tougher now to get them to go out and spend $60. And you know what? I've disagreed with Iwata a lot. I know many other people have, but he's right. I'm going to quote one thing he said here. He has a lot of different quotes in this GameSpot article, and he says, "I believe the future of the video game industry depends on the number of games developers release that consumers consider to be fresh and worth paying for." And he's dead on about that, and again, he's not saying that Nintendo doesn't do this. I mean, they make sequel after sequel after sequel, and so does Sony and Microsoft. But he's saying that it's time for fresh new experiences. It's time to make something new and change it up. All the big three are guilty of this. All the big three, they get that one smash hit game and they make 47 sequels of it. I mean, think there was 3 Halo games just this generation alone. I mean, some people don't consider ODST a sequel, but it was a Halo game they sold at $60. 3 Uncharted, a bunch of different Mario games. I know they're not all the same directly, but a bunch of different Mario games. As I'm going to keep saying, Mario, get over it. I really think that he was slinging shit at Nintendo. He was throwing the shit at himself and at the rest of the industry. It wasn't him just pointing a finger at everyone else and saying Nintendo is, super innovative and they're not equally as guilty of it. So, and yeah, you know what? I got to say this time I totally agree with Iwata. Things need to change. And he also says the decline isn't contributed completely to smart devices. Yes, smart devices have had an effect on the industry, but if a game kicks ass, people will go out and buy it. You know what I'm saying? And you still, as of now, it's going to change in the future, and I still stand by that. As of now, you can't get the same exact experience, I don't care Tegra 4 or not, on a tablet or a smartphone that you could get on a console or a PC. So, all right, guys, so what are your thoughts on what Nintendo and Iwata said? I don't think anyone could really disagree with what he said, because it's true. Every single company is guilty of this. They need to make fresh, new, exciting ideas. That's the bottom line. I really don't disagree with anything he said, but if you do disagree, tell me why in the comments section below. I don't really see how you can, but hey, you never know. Maybe someone will come up with something that's something I didn't think of, and it's a really good idea. So leave your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube. And if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.